wish I was in
Didn't tell him.
Dixie.
I had to see the captain about something else. I didn't tell him anything.
Take my stand and away down south of Dixie. Away down south of Dixie. I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away.
Interesting facts about famous people.
1950s Cavalry Westerns. Arguably the height of the Western genre, the 50s was also the era that Westerns reached into our new TVs. The Western genre was so big that it had many subgenres. Today we will take a look at the Cavalry set. Take a seat, sit back and enjoy. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get started. The Horse Soldiers, 1959, director John Ford. In 1863, a Union outfit was sent behind Confederate lines in Mississippi to destroy enemy railroads, but a captive Southern belle and the unit's doctor caused friction within the ranks. Stars John Wayne, William Holden, Constance Towers, Judson Pratt.
Of two horse soldiers who had a private war to fight.
If, maybe, perhaps. What's the matter, medicine man?
That's all, section hand. I've had you. Strip your blouse. What are the rules gonna be, Colonel?
Just make up your own. Oh.
By day and by night they rode, hell-bent for glory.
Ready? Fire! Fire!
The Battle at Apache Pass, 1952, director George Sherman. When Cochise bands together with Geronimo and other Indian tribes, Major Colton abandons his fort, heading towards Fort Sheridan through Apache Pass. The only thing in his way are the Indians he used to call his friends. Stars John Lund, Jeff Chandler, Susan Cabot, Bruce Cowling. Rio Grand, 1950, director John Ford. A cavalry officer posted on the Rio Grande is confronted with murderous raiding Apaches, a son who's a risk-taking recruit, and his wife, from whom he has been separated for many years. Stars John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, Ben Johnson, Claude Jarman Jr.
I haven't seen you for 15 years.
So I've been told, sir.
Well, on the official records, you're my son. But on this post, you're just another trooper. I don't want concentrated 3 tribes.
Hit the Apache and burn them out. I'm tired of hit and run. I'm sick of diplomatic hide and seek.
You waited a long time for that order, sir.
Ramrod, wreckage and ruin. Still the same curve.
Jeff must learn that a man's word to anything, even his own destruction, must be honored.
The Guns of Fort Petticoat, 1957. Director George Marshall. Union Army deserter Lieutenant Hewitt trains a ragtag band of all-female homesteaders to defend themselves against a Comanche tribe on the warpath. The Guns of Fort Petticoat is a Western film produced by Walt Disney and Audie Murphy. Stars Audie Murphy, Catherine Grant, Hope Emerson, Jeff Donnell, Jeanette Nolan, Sean McClory.
Also, the numerous reports I've received prove that the wrong man has been on trial here. The evidence is overwhelming.
Broken Arrow, 1950. Director, Delmer Daves. Tom Jeffords tries to make peace between settlers and Apaches in Arizona Territory. A Western starring James Stewart as Tom Jeffords and Jeff Chandler as Cochise. Based on these historical figures, but fictionalized their story in dramatized form. Nominated for 3 Academy Awards and won a Golden Globe Award for Best Film, promoting international understanding. The movie was one of the first major westerns since the Second World War to portray the Indians sympathetically. Stars James Stewart, Jeff Chandler, Deborah Paget, Basil Roysdell, Will Geer, Joyce Mackenzie. Tomahawk Trail, 1957. Director, Leslie Selander. A Western film starring Chuck Connors. Both Chuck Connors and John Smith would both later star in long-running Western series, Connors in The Rifleman and Smith in Laramie. Parts of the film were shot at the Kanab Movie Fort and Johnson Canyon in Utah. Stars Chuck Connors, John Smith, Susan Cummings, Lisa Montel, George N. Neese, Robert Knapp.
He refuses to let you return to your people. He's planning to use you to save the lives of his men.
He's right. Now listen, anybody in this compound would have done the same thing. He was dead the minute he laid hands on you. Now, please tell me you understand that.
I understand.
Tula, you know that call?
It is a signal my father taught me when I am lost. Someone looks for me.
Revolt at Fort Laramie, 1957. Director, Leslie Selander. It's just prior to the Civil War, and Fort Laramie's problem is the Sioux Indians. When it is announced that the war has been declared, the fort becomes divided between the North and South. The fort commander and the Southerners resign to head south, but they have to go through Sioux territory and are soon attacked. A messenger gets back to the fort to relate their hopeless condition, and the new Northern commander must decide what to do. Stars John Dana, Greg Palmer, Francis Helm, Don Gordon, Robert Keyes, William Bill Phillips. The Saga of Hemp Brown, 1958. Director Richard Carlson. Ex-Army Sergeant Jed Givens and his gang rob an Army payroll shipment led by Lieutenant Hemp Brown. Givens kills a civilian woman and all the soldiers, leaving Brown alive to face a military tribunal in which he is branded a coward, stripped of all insignia and drummed out of the Army. Brown sets out to track down Givens in an effort to clear his name. Cast Rory Calhoun, Beverly Garland, John Larch, Russell Johnson, Fortuna Bonanova, Alan Lane. Seventh Cavalry, 1956. Directed by Joseph H. Lewis. Returning to Fort Lincoln, Captain Benson learns of Custer's defeat at the Little Bighorn. At the inquiry as Custer's officers blame Custer for the defeat, Benson tries to defend him. But Benson was suspiciously absent at the time of the battle and is now despised by the troops. So when an order to retrieve the bodies from the battlefield arrives, Benson volunteers for the dangerous mission of returning back into Indian territory. Stars Randolph Scott, Barbara Hale, J.C. Flippin, Frank Phelan, Jeanette Nolan, Leo Gordon, Denver Pyle. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.